Hey everyone, this is NobleArtist here. Welcome to another one of my You Pick I Paint videos. This is episode 6, I believe. So basically, for those who are new to my channel, what this series is I'm going to give you guys a list of the paints that I'm going to be using, and they all have a number, and you're going to pick 4 of those paints, tell me what kind of figure you want it to be on, and then I will pick a winner and I will do a custom based off of your color scheme. So this color scheme was given to me by Clear Custom Productions. He suggested these 4 here in the background: white, black, gray, and this teal color, and he told me to do it on a Commando. So I used his color schemes and the figure that he wanted, and came up with this custom here in front of you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to this review. Take the gun out of the hand first. It's a really awesome gun. It's a new design, new prototype for my Commandos, which is really awesome. I will probably do a tutorial on this eventually. I'm not too sure yet, but yes. So one of the challenges with this figure was that he picked white and black and gray, which are 3 colors that I pretty much use regardless of what I'm doing. These are like my 2 go-to colors that I always use: white and black. Gray is a really good accent color, so I kind of only had 1 color to go with, which was the sky blue. But because I had these 4 colors, I decided to mix the sky blue with black. I made this kind of a darker teal color, and then I mixed black with the gray to make a darker gray. So I can use these colors mixing them, and I made some really cool custom colors. You can see here, it started out as this color, and then I mixed it to make this darker color, and then there's different grays here. You can see different shades that I had to mix up. So I used the same 4 colors, but I mixed them up and made a bunch of really cool colors. So I will get on to this review. So yes. Alright, moving on. First off, got the feet here. Oh, by the way, this is all made out of metal and fabric. I didn't use any Sharpies or decals. Just all hand painted by moi. All these are my techniques and my designs. So yes, just a disclosure. So I have the boots here, piece of metal folded over the foot, painted that black. The knee pads I painted white, and then I have the darker teal as the background, and then the lighter teal, or I'm just going to call it sky blue, stripe down the center of that piece. It does still have the fabric as underneath the knee pad. You can't see it because I painted the upper part of the legs black. This is used Testors paint. I use Testors for the majority of all this. I don't think there's any apple barrel. There might be, actually, I think the only apple barrel is in the handle of this because it's a good brown that I had. But yes, all that is Testors paint, and I have the centerpiece, and I have the darker teal painted stripe there. The ammo pack, I have 4 pouches. I got 2 of the bigger ones and 2 little ones. This is a plastic material that I use that I cut out. It's really good for these type of things. You can see how it pops out just a little bit, which is really nice. Gives it some nice depth and texture to the figure. Now this is kind of his pauldron type thing. It kind of connects to his pauldron in a way. Used the fabric, painted that gray. It's like a light gray, and then I mixed some dark gray to outline it, which I don't know if you can see very well, but there is 2 different types of gray there. His chest was painted, but I had to kind of cover it up with these things, but it was painted with the teal color, and then he did have the sky blue stripe down his chest right there. Then he has his, on the right side, or left side, his combat knife. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces making up this knife. It doesn't move, it's just for show, but I think it looks really awesome, and it's a good feature for a Commando to have a knife. So that's pretty much the chest. I didn't know if I mentioned about this right here, the metal piece right there. That little triangle piece is metal. Moving on to the side, I have the normal armor. Got the wrist pad, the gauntlet, the elbow pad right there. That is going to be solid teal. And then I have, of course, the shoulder pad. And the shoulder pad, this is actually, the color on the shoulder pad is metal. It's a metal stripe that I painted with the darker teal and the lighter color on top of it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, how it pops off just a little bit, but it is metal. So there's 2 pieces of metal for that shoulder pad. Then I have 2 of these little ammo packs here. That black stripe is actually metal. It's a metal band stretched over another metal band underneath it. And then I painted those gray, got little silver dots, little accents there. And then of course you saw the elbow pad. Moving on to the other side, same thing going on over here, except that his shoulder pad too also has the metal stripe on it. Let's see if I can get this. I'm sorry for my camera not focusing. Okay, there we go. So for this pauldron, we have these two metal bands that loop around. There's an outer one that's pretty big, and then the center one, as you can see right there. And then of course the shoulder pad, and then he has a piece of fabric stretched over all of that, which I striped with white and black stripes. And then on top is another piece of metal. So this is basically a shoulder pad cut in half. So that is another piece of metal looped over with the same paint scheme as the other shoulder pad. So it kept the same colors going through throughout this shoulder. And then of course the same color scheme is going to run down the whole arm, but oops. Let's see if you can get this, see if I can get it focused. So yeah, same color scheme going. I'm gonna try to find it. I have a piece of that material that I used. So yeah, I hope you guys can see that. His arm can move also. Someone said you can't use these because they don't move a lot, but both arms do move. You just can't move the legs obviously because there's a lot of stuff in there, but it's more or less a piece of art, and you're not really going to play with a piece of art. It's mainly just for show. You can use it in your mocks and stuff because you're just going to like have it standing somewhere, but you're not going to be moving these around a whole lot. But yeah, I have this this necklace material that I used for those loops, which worked really well. It was silver. I painted it black, and I still left a little bit of the silver shining through. I'm not sure if you can see that, if it's going to focus. There's a small hint of that silver when the sun reflects, or light reflects off of it, which is really awesome. So that is that arm. Move on to the back. His backpack has 4 different pieces on it. This piece right here is one solid piece of metal. Then it has this little electronic piece in the center, and then this top sky blue piece is a single thing. And then of course he has his little antenna painted silver right there on the side. So it's a really nice backpack. I'm happy with the way this one turned out. And then he has this thermal detonator down the bottom, and then 2 more pouches. And then this piece here in the center of his comma is the same as this material here. I painted it black as well. And then he has these 2 stripes, are black and white striped, not really a sash. I don't know what these are called, but a lot of commandos have them. Clones, they have a lot of symbolism in what they wear, and it's not necessarily practical. It's just something that's part of their outfit. So if someone knows what it's called, let me know, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really serve any purpose other than just to look cool, and it's just part of the costume. So that put him there, and I think the stripes, the white and black stripe, looks really well with this figure. I mean, given the colors that I have to work with, I'm only using 4 colors for this entire thing. I take that back, I lied. I used silver right here, and I have some silver on the side. Other than the silver, I basically only had 4 colors to work with. And then of course his comma right here is painted gray. This is a darker gray that I mixed the gray with the black to make these stripes on this, to give just give some more texture to it. And then moving on to the helmet. Again, I have the darker teal stripes on the helmet, and then the sky blue line going down the front is also on the sides of the figure. The darker teal on that little back piece right there. I got some black up in top, a little bit of silver, just trying to accent some different colors. And this here is the darker gray. That was hard to use because it dried super fast, but the darker gray is there. And then I have my custom micro binoculars for this figure. They are a lot smaller, they're a lot more sleek. They are more form-fitting than the ones that Lego makes. The one that Lego make would have jutted out to like here. They're really big, and this side piece is like twice as long. So I just trimmed it up to look more more fitting for the figure, which is really awesome. And they do come off. I can take these off because they are the Lego. So yes, I thought micro binoculars would have been a good touch for this Commando. So that is the Commando. Now I will show you his awesome weapon. Now this weapon, I had a lot of fun making. I haven't used this technique in a long time, but I gave him a red dot. If you can see right there, he has a red dot scope on his gun. And he has some pouches right here on the side, right there, my thumb is. Some little pouch thingy. His barrel's got two different textures to it. And then move on to this other side. Got the clip. His handle, you might not be able to see, but it's painted a really dark brown. I didn't want it to be too bright to go with this. So it is a darker brown handle. I'm not sure if that's going to focus properly. But yeah, just a really awesome gun all in all. I think it's a pretty good clone Commando gun. It looks really sleek, really Star Wars-y, futuristic. But yes, I'll probably do a tutorial on this weapon if you guys want to see it. And I'm going to put it into his left hand right for now, just because his right hand, he can't fully extend it like this in his other hand because he has this stuff. And it kind of sticks to the side. But, you know, you can have a left-handed Commando. You never know. Maybe he has an injury on that side and he can't hold a weapon. I don't know. You guys can use your imagination. But this is my clone custom Commando. Shout out to Clear Custom Productions. I'll put a link to your channel in top of the description. So now is the fun part where you guys get to pick the next color scheme. What I'm going to do is, I don't have it here. Normally I would have all my colors lined up like this and I would hover over it and do that kind of stuff. But I don't want to do that for every single video. But they all have a number on them. And I'm going to line them all up like I normally do. And then I'm going to take a picture. So at the end of this video, it's going to be a picture of all the colors. What you're going to do is tell me the number on the color. Pick 4 colors. So for instance, they picked numbers 1, 2, 3, and 20. I think I have like 25 colors. I have all these. So pick 5 colors. Tell me the number, not the color. Go off the number that is on the bottle. So if you want yellow, don't say I want yellow. Say I want number 6. So pick 4 colors. Let me know what clone you want to see them on. I have these type of clones. I have other things. I have snow troopers. I got scout troopers. Just tell me what you want to see it on, and I will do that. And then tell me what kind of weapon you want. You don't have to specify the weapon or the clone. You can just give me the color, and I'll make it up. I also have Mandalorians somewhere, so you can pick those. But yes, I will leave those at the end of this video. Pick the color. I'm also going to show you guys a before and after, which is pretty cool because it's a big transformation for this figure. So yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to push this subscribe button right up in here. If you want to enter this, just leave me what your colors are going to be down in the description. Don't forget, the first person to leave a comment on my videos will get a shout out, which I will put right up in here. If you have content on your channel, I'll put a link to it, and I'll also put a link to Clear Custom Productions for picking this awesome color scheme. Thank you so much. So yeah, don't forget to go check out my eBay. I put some links down in the description where this figure will be waiting. Alrighty guys. God bless. I'll see you later. Have fun.